This is a reminder that on Saturday, October 28th, Let's Play at Novora Autism will be hosting an Extra Life Halloween special featuring Undertale. Then, on Saturday, November the 4th, join us for our main Extra Life stream featuring Ukulele. Both of these streams will be supporting the McMaster Children's Hospital and the Children's Miracle Network. Come and show your support on both days for this wonderful cause. Last week, we left you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger. We had you wondering whether or not we were going to be successful in establishing a new house in Shirogane. And now, I can show you that we have succeeded. Behold our brand new home. And now that we're here in Shirogane, one can only wonder how much more successful we will be able to be with this brand new place. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Novora Autism for another edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. So yes, we had talked about wanting to establish a new base of operations here in Shirogane with the launch of patch 4.1, which was this week, and now we have. We were able to secure ourselves a place here in Ward 11 of Shirogane, because yeah, lots of people were utilizing different strategies on trying to figure out what plot they wanted for their own free company, and although there were quite a number of plots that moved out right away because of the option that allows us to transfer plots from one area to another, there are also a lot of people who are coming here for the first time, looking to get their own little piece of the pie, and so lots of people succeeded, and now we're part of this new area here in Shirogane. We have this really nice little medium-sized house, and it's very conveniently located. We can run right over to the beaches here at Shirogane. And you can even come over here as well, and you can actually come down, sit down and have some sake, and you can even lie down where these pillows are, and in fact I can prove that. Yeah, you can come right over here and you can just hit the doze, and you're sleeping outdoors, underneath the bamboo, on the bamboo, underneath this tent. And you can just spend the day just staring at the water, or you can just run into it. But Corinne's fully clothed, so we're not going to go ahead and do that right now. But yeah, this is something that Skyla, I've mentioned this before, that Skyla really wanted, was to get our own house in Shirogane for the free company. And so we've succeeded, and now she accomplished what she wanted to for us, and she's been very busy establishing our base, putting up stuff for our new home. The cherry blossom trees that used to be all right up against the house are now, some of them are being used to frame the entrance, and some of them are being used, or one of them is at least being used for its original purpose, which is to frame the door into the house. We moved our chocobo stable over to right next to the house, so it's easily, conveniently accessed for people. We also have our striking dummy, which is hiding underneath the tree for now, as well as a garden for us to continue to use whenever we want it. We have our Leviathan fountain available, and another cherry tree is right here over, right next to this gate. It has a bench on it too, so people can sit down and enjoy themselves casually. We have our other place where people can sit down casually, our campfire area. And then we have another place that Skyla was able to get for us. We split the money so that Skyla and I had twice as many odds of getting a plot that we had wanted. And so she also got us, with the extra money, this particular place that you can also sit down and lie down on, and you have a little umbrella to use to keep the sun off of you. Inside, yeah, you also notice that the doors are different. Well, and that's because of the fact that we're in Shirogane. Because of the fact that we're in a completely different place, the doors look different. In fact, all the fixtures look different. Yeah, the doors, the the little, I don't know what you call these at the end of this flight of stairs, but these are done in the Middle Eastern style, as are the banisters. At least I know what those are. And the staircases also look Far Eastern. So we're off to a good start with our upstairs, with our Limsa Lominsa room, where we've got our tank with our lovely little fish swimming around. And we've also moved our crafting stations up here as well. So we have that for us to be able to use. And we have a couple chairs where people can chill out on. What I'd really like to do, and I'm going to need to ask Scala this because she's probably the one who has all of our furnishings, is to ask back for the those piles of treasure and fake gold coins that we used to have here in our previous house to serve as a just to serve as something for us to use up here, just to fill up the space. But I'm sure we can find other ways to fill up the space too. Then on our middle floor, nothing really much has changed over here. There has been some changes. We do have our merchants over here, as well as our map room, or map table with our triple triad. As well as our orchestrion, our armoire, and our unending journey. And now this area is more of a lounge area where people can just chill out, and if they wanted to, they can walk over to the bookshelves here and just read a book. I think I should move the couches a little bit more, just so that this particular bookshelf is not completely closed off. But it's a good start. And then and of course this is our Oldar room. And then downstairs, this is now the one that is sectioned off using the partitions. Pretty much built the same way. All the main furniture, our Vortex couch, our Moogle couch, our love seats is all here, as well as our Hawk Manor fireplace, as well as our jacuzzi. All the pictures we've accumulated are down here. And we've also, Scott has also moved all the instruments down here, as well as our stage, so that it can really be like a full-fledged entertainment area. So it's not completely separated from everything else, which I think putting the two together was a good idea, and Scott definitely deserves the credit for coming up with that thought. Yeah, this gives you an idea of what our new look for our FC house is like. We can, of course, tweak it a bit, refine it, but as you can see, we're off to a really good start with this place. Now, of course, there's also the fact that, well, actually, why don't I finish this by just chilling out in the FC lounge area, the main area, and just sit down on the Garuda couch. There we go. Yeah, we've also been, in addition to playing patch 4.1, which of course you guys have seen during live streams, is also, well, you've also been able to see through the edited content that I've put up since Tuesday. It certainly was quite a lot going on. I would say that there was a lot going on in this one patch, and in some more of the recent patches, there is usually a fixation on something that's going on within content of a storyline, but it went back to its roots. In previous expansions of patches, they will give you one story and then they'll give you another one, or they'll temporarily interrupt one story and have you do another. So they went back to their roots, did Square Enix, as far as the storyline was concerned for introduction of it. And I think it worked out very well. There were 3 different elements of story that were used during the patch, and they all worked out very well. So it'll be interesting to see what will be happening when 4.2 launches, which will likely be in the new year, because we got this new patch in October, and Square Enix always waits 3 months for the introduction of new content. I have not yet shown you guys the Hildebrand Mysteries, but that's because the first Hildebrand Mystery for Stormblood is really short, so I will not be streaming it for you. It will be pre-recorded. But I also will be, of course, showing you the new 24-man raid for the Return to Ivalice, and the royal city of Rabanastre is already getting a lot of attention, and so it's a place that was introduced in Final Fantasy XII, and for one reason or another, I guess that's part of the realm here of Final Fantasy XIV, so yeah, it's an interesting crossover, and we'll see what happens, what would they do with it when we move on to that. Now, as far as our free company is concerned, we've also been able to pick up a few new members, including a returning member. Kuniyuto Inosaki returned to us this week, and so we're happy to see her returning. And then we also have, and one thing we've always been able to do is been able to have friends of RFC encourage their own friends to come join us, and that is reflected in the fact that one of our newest members is Rosalie Grimm. This is a friend of Skyla, and actually she was able to encourage Rosalie here, who's was Skyla's friend on a previous server, to come join us here. So she's created this new character, and that's here to have fun with us. So we're really happy to continue to see that our support for the free company continues to grow through word of mouth and through friends being able to encourage other friends to say, hey, this is a really great group of people, you should come join us. And they definitely do that. So we're definitely grateful to see that this allows us to continue to succeed as a free company, because since there are friends encouraging other friends to come join us, it really extends our circle of friends, and that's what really helps us to stand out as a free company, that we've been able to maintain this identity for as long as we have, and we're coming up on 2 full years as a free company now. It's good, our 2-year anniversary is in 10 days, so we know that we feel like we've certainly accomplished a lot. Of course, we know we'll have the chance to accomplish even more as we continue to grow and develop as a free company, and we hope that, of course, that you guys come along for the ride with us, not just to watch to see how we grow, but also to be part of that growth as well by becoming a member. The door is always open for you guys, and we'd certainly love to see you come join us here at the Tales. Especially now that we're in a brand new place here in Shirogane, and if you like what you see, you're more than welcome to come and join us for the ride. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog, and as always, if you have a character here on Exodus or looking to create one on Exodus and you want to come join our free company, we'd love to have you with us. So, thank you very much everyone for watching our first vlog here in our new house in Shirogane. And until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Navarro Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.